Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye, and today people, I am back with another topic, another creative epic content people. And with that being said people, you know the Prof don't run out of bars, the Prof don't run out of bars. I got a topic for days, my topic don't end people, my topic don't end. Now with that being said people, we're going to be talking about all of these BBO and Botox and all of these things that's going on out here man, because let me tell you something, I've never seen such artwork. I've never seen such artwork like this before. Now, let me tell you something, people. I'm just going to jump straight into this, man. Let me tell you something, man. Hey, we're going to get into this. I know a lot of people are thinking, what's the topic? Proph Rye, let us know the topic. Now, listen to this, people. Women are hearing voices telling them to get a BBO and Botox. The demons are all about image. Now, Proph Rye, explain. Tell us what you mean, man. What you mean women are hearing voices? Explain that first of all, before you mention anything else. What do you mean women are hearing voices? Now, people, I keep telling you, look, out here is a big gimmick, people. It's a big gimmick going on out here, people. Yeah, there's a lot of people out here. They have demons on them. A lot of people out here are demons. So a lot of people out here, people, you'd be surprised to know. You'd be surprised to know that they're hearing voices, fam. And this voices is probably telling them they're going to be the big next big thing. Their voices are telling them that it's their ancestors, and it's not. They're lying to them as demons, and these women are believing them. Now we're going to start, and we're going to go to the root of this, because there's no point in me. If you look at my old videos, people, you'll see that I've made a lot of topics about this. 1 second, let me open up the window because it's getting a bit hot in here. Don't know what's going on. Since I started preaching, this is like my full video, by the way. But since I started preaching, God knows, piece of hot feeling just took over the room, boy. Now outside is stormy weather still, but it looks like it's calming down. It's calming down. Let me stand up and make this video. Meantime, I'm getting some air. So, like I said, people, a lot of people are hearing voices. Not only women, men are hearing voices out here. A lot of people have joined occults. They've taken on spirits. They're taking on demons, and these demons and spirits act on behalf of them. So they have to listen to that voice all the time in their ears, telling them that they have to do this, they have to do that, even telling them that they have to kill a family member. This is how deep this shit is, fam. But no one don't talk about this, people, and they're not allowed to talk about this. This is the real true meaning of having no free will, burning up your free will. A lot of people get involved in certain things like here just to gain money. And by the time you check it out, a woman gets into a cult thinking that it's just to gain money. Guess what? She's cloned herself now. So now the voice in her ears is giving her. So not only is the voice talking to her, but the voice is also putting thoughts in her head. And you'd be surprised to know. You'd be surprised to know the voice is telling her to go to Turkey and get a big bum. You need to start getting the image now because you're going to be big. You're going to be celebrity. You need to love yourself. If you get this, go and get the BBL. You're going to get the BBL and the Botox. And then you start having lips like this. People, I've never seen so many people out here funny lips, bro. I swear to you, I look at the artwork and I said, rah, is that what your demons is doing to you, yeah? Is that the character you want? Yeah? I'm like, rah, is that how you want your character? Is that how you want your character to look? Yeah? I see where you're going with this. I see where you're going with this. Now you're moving and acting like you're shape shifting. Now every time I see a woman, I'm looking to see if this woman is shape shifting on me, cuz. You get me? I swear to God. Now listen to this, people. Listen to this, people. This is not a joke. Now, I'm gonna use Savannah as an example, one of my ex-things. Yeah? Savannah went to go and what did Savannah go and do? She went to go and do a lipo. And then she done belly fat. Then I think she done her breasts. I can't remember because I have to look into the realms and see what else she done. Yeah, and she done her body. So she tried to do a designer body, and to me, it looks like a lot of shit went wrong, people. And the thing is, people, a lot of these people they go and do these surgeries. They go and do these BBLs. They go and do these Botox and all these things. But let me tell you something. It's never going to be perfect. You get me? And a lot of the time, it's not like the people that are doing the surgery wrong. Yes, they are, because they're putting the pig fat in people's body. But go and watch my old videos, then, people. But let me tell you something. It's the fact that it's only a matter of time before their demons is going to tell them, nah, go and do surgery again. You want to get a next look now. Make your breast big. You got small breasts, make your breasts big. These are the type of thoughts that go into people's head, people, and then people act on it. People act on it. And like I said, and like I said, and like I said before, a lot of people get involved in occults, people. And as soon as they get in the cults, they've been taken over by legions, fam. They enter them, spirits enter them. A lot of demons enter them inside. And they live in there. They live in there with them. So now they act on behalf of them. They even become their spiritual guide, fam. You get me? So don't think that a lot of women out here are just going and taking on BBLs and all this Botox thing because they're insecure or they want, nah. It's actually their demons, people's putting the thoughts into the head. If they're not hearing voices telling them to go and do it, they're getting the thoughts. You get me? I'm gonna use Roger Wilde for example. Roger Wilde, the Jamaican guy, the Jamaican artist. Roger Wilde clearly says in his song that his demons told him to cut off his hair and bleach it. Cut off his hair and bleach it. I'm gonna tell you another thought now. This is what happened to me. Now, when I started my journey, people, almost 3 years ago, I used to have dreadlocks. And if you saw the dreadlocks, people, there was like shitlocks, fam. I'll be honest with you, fam. They look wavy in that. But what was I doing with that shit on my head? What was I doing with that shit on my head? Now, people, that was thoughts from the darkness. Now, thoughts from the darkness will tell you, yeah, dreadlocks is your thing. When I got on my journey with the true and living God, people, you best believe the next day, I was in the mirror like Edward Scissorhands, cutting the dreads. And when I went to the barbers, people, when I went to the barbers and got the haircut, oh my days, I felt a weight of darkness come off my shoulders. Now that was the darkness that did that to me. I ain't no bloody Rasta, man. I ain't no Rastafari bumper clock. What was I doing with those nasty locks in my head? Now, when you look at a lot of these Rasta men out there, people, it's travelling through their generations. You get me? A lot of them are doing it for fashion and that, but a lot of them that they said that the Rasta hair is doing things for them and that, nah, that's of darkness. Nah, that's of darkness. You get me? Fuck all that. You get me? People, it's the same way how the darkness people is making people out here get thoughts in their head because people are being controlled. People are being tamed by the darkness. Once you let these spirits and demons in, you are now being controlled by the darkness, fam. Now you become an agent of darkness. You become an agent of wrecking yourself. It's the same way how the darkness can make you lose your body parts. Then you go into the hospital, then they got to fucking amputate something off. You get me? Doing the surgery that is basically losing your body parts. So now you become what you sign up for to be here. So I don't know if a lot of people know that we're here to be experimented on, or what. But a lot of people are really doing a good job. A lot of women out here are doing a good job by really definitely going to get experimented on. And I respect that because they realize that, yeah, they're here for experiment, they got their birth certificate, they're owned by reptilians or whatever and so on. Now, you realize you're here for experiment. Now, guess what? They play into their hands. And they don't know that the darkness is experimenting in them. So a lot of the time, they're getting thoughts. They're getting the thoughts, people telling them that their body's not good enough. If they get this done, they can get more men. If they get this done, people will accept them. If you get this, and you're gonna be in the music scene soon. You're gonna be in this type of scene soon. Go and get your designer body done. This is all thoughts they're getting. This is what their demons are telling them, people. I swear to God, you see it better in the spiritual realms. A lot of the time, you look in the spiritual realm to see why someone actually done that to themselves. And a lot of the time, people, you'll be surprised to know that someone. You'll be surprised even though that person's even dead, fam. That person is spiritually dead. That person is spiritually dead, people. They're being cloned. They're spiritually dead. And it's their demons that's doing that. Because the demons don't want people to see the demons which is inside of them. So they start going to get adrenochrome and all that. And all these things start to get the wrinkles out. And people, I couldn't believe it. I saw a video of Talisa the other day. And I said, what a bumper Ross Clark. I said, that's not Talisa. Talisa from N-Dubs. No. I said, that ain't no Talisa, rude boy. I said, sexy Talisa. Talisa that used to look good. I used to look at Talisa, and I'm sure I even masturbated over Talisa before. I'm not going to lie to you. Hey, you see me, I told no lies, people. I'm sure I had a masturbate. I wanked over Talisa before, because I said, this thing's sexy. I think I knocked out one night. I think that was the last time. You get me? But I wanted her. I wanted her still. People, listen, I have no shame. I have no shame. Don't try and judge me and condemn me still. I have no shame, fam. But let me tell you something, people. I saw a video of Talisa the other day, and her face was so tight. Looks like if she smiles too hard, her face is gonna tear you, boy. You get me? When you look at stuff like Michael Jackson, people, Michael Jackson was cloned from a young kid. All those stuff, that all this bleaching, all this face shifting and that's not Michael Jackson doing that to himself. It's his demons, them. So people, you have to know how to rebuke thoughts, and this is why it's good to serve God, the true and living God, only one God. Because people out here are serving false gods, fam. And these false gods are wrecking people's lives out here, and they're turning them to a disgusting, I don't know what to call them. And it's the same thing how Satan is working hard in Jamaica right now, where a lot of these women are getting designer bodies and all of these type of nastiness. I don't want no dolly woman or anything they're calling themselves, Barbie doll, and nah. That's demonic. That's for the demons, them. Them rappers there, take that. The dancehall artists, you take that. I want the natural woman, them. I want a woman that's not hearing voices, fam. I swear to you. So now you don't know. People are going to do surgery and stuff like that because it's their demons telling them to upgrade the image. If you notice, people, a lot of the time when these people start signing contracts and deals and they start blowing up in the industry, give it a month or two, people, and everything start changing about them. The way they move, even the man them, they start maneuvering like women, start talking like women, like people are going to get powered up and doing witchcraft and them type of stuff there, and they're attracting gay spirits. And now you don't know why your favorite artist is a batting man behind closed door and that. You see, people, it's all about the image. A lot of them, they start getting demonic tattoos. A lot of men start getting dreadlocks, growing dreadlocks. The more unrighteous people are, is the more these people start getting dreadlocks. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm being honest. If I'm lying, I'm dying, fam. The darkness is making these women go and do surgery, fam. And the surgery is wrecking them. No one should be going inside anyone's body, messing about, trying to put more bum on, more breasts on. Come on. And if you was to say that you're a real human out here, you're a real human, you wouldn't be doing these things because these things is not human-like. It's not human-like. Now, people, I've learned to love myself. The darkness used to get me too. You get me? They was putting thoughts in my head about my little man boobs that I got going on. Slowly, they're going down. Because I realised that it's Baphomet God that brought me here. You get me? It's Baphomet God that my family serves. So I came out in the image of that shit, but I'm going to slowly turn into the image of the Alpha and the Omega. But you'll have to see, people, I have to learn to love myself. That's why even when I started my journey, the first thought that God gave me was a tattoo that I got on my left arm here, saying self-love. I haven't practiced self-love before in my life. I wasn't taught nothing to do self-love. There's a lot of time, people, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't like to take my t-shirt off. I didn't like to take my t-shirt off. I felt embarrassed. I got breasts. People used to make jokes and stuff like that and cuss people with excessive weight, and they don't know why and how they like that. But that's how it is. Demons will joke and laugh and say, oh, yeah, look, fat shit. Oh, look. The first thing in the cussing match, oh, you got tits, you got man boobs and stuff like that. Now, people, I embrace it. The more I become more of a higher version of myself and I understand myself and I know about life, how I got here and where I'm going and all of these things and how image change, how God will change you into his image. A lot of people said we're all made in the image of God, but people, I'm telling you, we're not all made in the image of God. People are all made in the image of false gods, fam. People are all made in the image of false gods, which means if your parents are in a cult and they're serving false gods, that's the image you come out of in. That's the God that you come under. So when you see you're praying and that, and you don't know who you're really praying to, that's the next problem. Because you're in a generational curse. It's a bloodline curse. So you best believe whatever God you're praying to is false God. Until you know the truth and get to know the truth and know that Jesus Christ is your King and Savior and the true and living God is the Alpha and the Omega, you're lost out here. That's why I don't listen when man comes and start telling me Allah, Allah, Allah. Who is your Allah? Who is he? I want to hear if it's Alpha or the Omega you're serving or what. You get me? I don't want to hear nothing about religion. I want to know if it's dark or the light. Simple as that. Don't beat around the bush, don't go around corner. So people, here you have it. Now you know why a lot of these women are going around and they're doing all of these Edward Scissorhands to themselves. You get me? A lot of them, you can't blame them people. The demons that's inside them have them self-destructing. And this is why we sometimes have to praise God. Because like I said, I was telling myself, if I don't get hench, or if I don't get rid of these man-tits people, I'm going to go and do surgery. Now, I would have ended up in Turkey, people, because I would have been stacking up bread. I would have ended up in Turkey, and they would have been cutting out hair and putting pig's fat in my body. And because I'm a black man as well, I would have went Turkey, and guess what? You'd heard that they killed me off. I'm dead. I'm dead. But anyway, I'm already dying. I was already dying spiritually. Can you imagine that, people? So, people, when the darkness is ready to control you and put thoughts into your mind, because this is what this is all about. It's all about programming and control. A lot of people's mind is not theirs, and we have to learn to understand that. A lot of people don't have a mind of their own. A lot of people have many personalities, fam, and every personality want a piece of the pie. You get me? So which means if they, whichever false god people are serving, whichever demons people have taken on, you best believe they're going to be onto them to go and get surgery done, go and do this and go and do that. And this is why you see that people self-destruct. This is why serving darkness is all about self-destruct. People think they're going to get money, they're going to live a life, 15 minutes of fame. It's all about self-destruct, people. So people, I'm telling you, man, speak to your kids, man. Try and get right with your daughters out here. Because all of this image is for your daughters, them to see it as well, and to go out there and say that she wants an ass like that, not knowing that ass gonna fall off. Gym ain't gonna help that batty, cuz. You get me? Men out there, if you got the man boobs thing going on, don't stress yourself, don't kill yourself, don't think women don't love you, don't think all of that. You get me? It's all about knowing your roots and knowing how you got this. Because a lot of people say, what they say, too much. I've heard the silliest things. You see these health doctors that you see on the internet, don't listen to them, don't trust them, don't listen to them. Because they just chat shit. All my life I've been listening to these people, I've done intermittent fasting, all of that thing. Don't get me wrong, it worked. But if you don't continue all of that shit, the weight comes back. Because guess what? It's not an intermittent fasting problem. It's not an insulin problem or anything like that. It's a how you was born problem. If you're in the image of a Baphomet as a man, you best know that you're gonna have a bit of man boobs, fam. You get me? This is why it's good to know the truth. Without knowing the truth, people, a lot of people don't. A lot of people are their head. They don't know. They don't really know the truth, and they're going through problems, and they're fighting with themselves every day. You get me? So people, just be careful out here, because like I said, people out here, they got demons on them, they got spirits on them, and in the spiritual realms, they're editing in their image. People are editing their image. That's why you hear Gucci say, trap in the band though, I don't want to look like you. And you hear man say, how you still look like you? You got money, but how you still look like you? You best believe. When people take on false gods and occults and all of these things, their image start to change, everything start to change. And that's why you look at some man, when they start joining occults and stuff like that, their whole face, they lose their light. Their whole face start getting dark. Their nose start getting bigger. They start looking at the real demons that they're serving, fam. You get me? So like I said, people, man, parents out there, look after your daughters and teach your daughters in the name of the Lord, man. You get me? The only way our kids are going to survive out here if they're walking in the way of the Lord, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I'm just being honest, fam. He rebukes all of these nonsense, all of these faults, all of these fuckery. You get me? And with that being said, people, I got left it yes or still. You see me? I'm out.